Shelly Ann was tired of the simple life. She had spent her whole childhood working on her family's farm, waking up before dawn to feed the animals, harvesting yams and helping at the local market. But her heart longed for more. She dreamed of bright lights, high fashion, and the excitement of Montego Bay. The city seemed full of opportunity, money, fame, and a better life. So one night she packed her bags, sneaked out of the house, and left St. Elizabeth without a word, chasing a future she believed she deserved. Montego Bay was everything she imagined, fast-paced, thrilling, and full of promise. She quickly found herself surrounded by people who offered her luxury, easy money, and adventure. But not everything that glitters is gold. At first, life was sweet. Shelly Ann found a job promoting events at nightclubs and mingled with rich tourists and powerful men and women. The money came fast, and she spent it even faster. Designer clothes, expensive dinners, nights filled with dancing and laughter. But city life came with a price. Soon she was introduced to fast money schemes. She was introduced to scamming. It seemed easy, just a few calls, a few lies, and quick cash. But the deeper she went, the more dangerous it became. Then the storm came one bright Thursday morning. The police burst through the door and raided the operation. The people she trusted disappeared, and she realized she had no one to call or turn to. Shelly Ann was arrested. While in jail, Shelly Ann lost everything: her job, her apartment, her so-called friends. With no money and nowhere to go, she wandered the city streets, hungry and ashamed. For the first time in her life, she had nothing. No money, no home, no one. And in that moment of despair, she remembered her father's words. No matter where you go, home will always be home. But she wondered, did she really want to go back to St. Elizabeth? What would people say if she returned to that poor community? But what is better, living on the streets or going back home? With a heavy heart, Shelly Ann got on a bus and made the journey home. She had left St. Elizabeth full of pride, but now she returned with nothing but shame. How could she face her father? How could she ask for forgiveness? Shelly Ann got off her bus and started the walk of shame to her house. She looked ahead and saw her father sitting on the veranda reading his Bible. She opened the gate and walked towards her father with tears rolling down her face. But before she could even speak, her father ran to her. He didn't scold her. He didn't demand explanations. He simply hugged his daughter, giving thanks to God and welcoming her home with open arms. But not everyone was so forgiving. Her sister, who had stayed behind to work the farm, could not understand. She had been the one carrying the weight while Shelly Ann chased dreams in the city. Now she was expected to celebrate her return. The sister resented the return of Shelly Ann. She couldn't bear the thought of her being in the house, even eating with her. She was angry because her father was so happy. However, after some weeks, the sister realized Shelly Ann was blood, her only sister, and decided to forgive her. With time, wounds heal, and with love, even the lost can find their way home. No matter how far we stray, love and forgiveness will always lead us back home. Join us next time as we continue to explore the timeless wisdom of Scripture and its relevance to our lives today. Until then, may you find true contentment in the things that matter most. Blessings from Jamaica.